sports coverage of the National Football League. Find us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the... Head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 24-yard gain on
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw taken in by Disley. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. It is brought in the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Seahawks offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 2-yard line.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now. Roll.
They'll run with Walker. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass is completed to Cup, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Yards on the play. The Seahawks 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Cup along the out route. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
Throwing now from the gun. A quick slant here. Caught by Valdez-Scantling. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Walker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play. Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the Alabama product, Robbie Oots. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Another Seahawks first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seahawks.
A pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught at the 4. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
That is caught. He finds Walker. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Back to the air one more time.
Seahawks first down.
And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From the pistol, here's Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.
Poses.
Ask anybody in the building.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's third down.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive to help themselves out.
Second and 3. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to... The ball now going back over to Seattle Seahawks offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. Good. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
19 seconds. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Walker is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the half.
A look around. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. First down,
Back to
Seahawks.
throw. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at their 49-yard line.
2nd and 2. Throw out wide to Walker. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 4 at the Rams' 34-yard line.
2nd and 4. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way in this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
4 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now he's going to step up and run. And out of bounds right around the 20. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Seahawks offense now. They get ready to come back onto the field. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. Back to throw again. And going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.